You got Eddie from Eddie and Webby behind the microphone, along with my buddy Hollywood Hostler. How you doing, Hollywood?
Hey, Eddie, doing really good here. It's so much fun. Here we go. The game's getting started right now. On this side, we've got Steve Deakin and Wesley Gabrielsen. On the far side, we've got Adam Stone and Daniel Moore.
Second server.
Adam felt he should not have made that mistake. You can just see it in his face.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Written all over his face.
He doesn't often make that mistake either, so certainly understand that. He does expect to make every shot, and he usually does. Oh, that got up. Good try by Daniel, though. Almost made a save.
0-0-1.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
They're capitalizing on those mistakes. Get that ball up just a little bit, and they're going to punish you.
1-0-1.
Wow.
Point.
Got a lefty-righty combination here with Steve and Wesley. Steve
Point.
being the left-hander.
2-0-1.
Wind's picked up a little bit here.
Now he's playing with his right hand, so maybe it's the opposite. There we go. Steve's the right-hander, and Wesley's the left-hander. Really nice defense. Wow, that was a really good point. Some good offense, some good defense.
3-0-1. Point.
Wow, these guys are quick.
Oh, yeah.
They're a little bit taller, and they are, I think, just every bit as quick as Adam and Daniel.
And that's kind of what I was expecting with this match, based on what I saw yesterday. Both teams very fast, very hard players. You got Steve Deakin, Wes Gabrielsen playing with both their forehands in the middle and just ready to rip that ball when they get the opportunity. Like that.
Adam. Adam knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Time out to my right. 5-0-1. Point.
Smart timeout. You got to get control back of this game because they've just lost those 5 points in a row there. It's 5-0. Got to try to put a stop to this momentum. So very smart move on their part to call the timeout. Maybe they can regroup and try to put a stop out there and get some points on the board.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it takes a lot to get Adam Stone razzled, and I feel like he is a little bit right now. He's not himself, getting a little frustrated, maybe playing a little tight, and I'm hoping he can find his inner Adam Stone and go out there and play his game.
Sometimes a really good opponent can take you out of your game, and I think that's what we're seeing here right now. Is with Steve and Wesley, they are playing really, really good, and I don't think Adam's able to get away with some of the shots he was getting away with before. Right there. The earlier match, Adam was getting those balls back. For some reason, this match, he's hitting them into the net. And it's just a really good shot also by Steve. You know, Eddie, sitting at this angle here, you see that ball come across the net. It looks like it's coming up high, like they could just attack it. But what's happening is the ball isn't that high. It's dropping down into the kitchen. But boy, when it does get up there a little bit, these guys are punishing it.
They're taking full advantage of that for sure.
Second server.
Wow, this is a little unusual. I did not expect this to be 7-0 at this point.
Second server.
Yeah, Stephen West just came out strong and have been really pressing hard.
Wow, great hands.
Oh,
Daniel
wow.
had
What a
two
play.
shots in a row. Just really good defense. Well, it'll be interesting to get into the huddle on this to see what their conversation is going to be on how they're going to change this up. They're down 8-0. But I'll tell you what, Stephen Wesley are playing great.
Incredible. And, I mean, you can tell they're pressing hard. They're being the aggressors. They're speeding that ball up when they need to. They're staying in the point. They're doing everything right. And I don't think that Adam and Daniel are really doing a whole lot to, you know, to say that they're not playing well. I just think that they're getting outplayed a little bit right now. They're not able to play their game.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're being taken out of the game just a little bit. And they're not getting any free points either. I mean, Stephen Wesley are not making the unforced errors that we saw like in the previous game where Adam and Daniel had played. I'm thinking part of it, Eddie, is just the strength at the kitchen here with Stephen Wesley. They're real strong. They're good dinkers. They're able to reach in there if the ball does get popped up the tiny bit. But I'm seeing some really good dink play going here. There's not a lot of mistakes being made. There's one. He went a little bit too far. All right. Now's their chance if they're going to try to get back into this. Very good hard serve by Adam. That's all they needed. Got to get started with that first point.
Second server.
Daniel ripped that forehand just a little bit too low.
22.
Group.
Out.
Almost feel like maybe they're pressing a little bit. That drive that Daniel did earlier. Sometimes when you're behind, you feel you need to press the game to try to force the action. Wow. Wow.
Got a ball in the booth here.
Come on, Eddie, grab that.
Score.
All right, that's why
Thank you,
these guys
scorekeeper
are.
Vicky. Yeah.
9-1-1.
That's why these guys are leading right now. They are playing some great pickleball. A real nice shot by Adam.
9-1-2.
Now they're trying to work the angles a little bit. Oh, yeah, down the middle. And Adam couldn't put that away. It's unusual, too, because Adam's normally really good at that shot.
10-1-2.
I would agree.
There's a rare mistake.
1-10-1.
Wow, that's a nice backhand by Adam. Some good defense by Wesley over there, and Adam was able to put it away.
He kind of gave him the 1-2 there.
Sure did. He set himself up really nice. There's
Second server.
unforced error that's kind of rare out of Adam. I don't know. There's a little bit of a breeze out here. I think that might be affecting him just a tiny bit.
Yeah, and it seems like it's changing directions a little bit, getting almost like a swirling type pattern on the court.
Wow.
Gosh. The hands on all 4 of these players are unbelievable.
And that ball's going over the net, like 1 inch above the net, and it's back and forth, an inch over, and they're just doing a really good job on both sides.
Line out.
Announcement, men pro doubles, 10-8-5, Joey Farias and Matt Gilbert
10-3-1.
against Ashton Merchant and James Naversill. Please report to the court.
Oh, that's a great shot by Adam. It hit him in his left shoulder. He tried to get out of the way, and he just couldn't. Being a big guy myself, that happens to me a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I try to get out of the way, and I just can't, so I'm kind of like a big target.
Line out.
Might see a little momentum shift here.
3-10-1.
10-3, they're going to need to rattle off a couple, 3 or 4 points here, getting back in the match.
Second server.
Boy, I'm really impressed with these two guys. I have not seen them play before. I'm talking about Steve and Wesley.
Point.
I know Wesley's been around the game for a while.
4-10-2.
Not sure how long Steve's been playing for. Definitely a former tennis player representing Canada.
They probably do a lot of indoor up there.
Line out.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine.
Like right about now, it's got to be cold. I don't know if we've got any Canadians watching or not, but let us know if you're out there.
We got 4. That's correct.
All right, Daniel's giving a signal. He's going to switch sides after the return here. And there they go. Try to mix it up a little bit.
Jay Chevalier and Patrick Smith. Please report to the court.
Great defense. West just keeps bringing it back. Oh, nice. Just
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh, absolutely incredible. The crowd is up clapping on their feet. They're standing up. It's just a great, great display of pickleball, overhead smashes and returns on the defense.
10-4-2.
And Brandon Swanson said, oh man, dream team, Deakin and Gabrielsen. I agree, man. They're able to pull some pretty sweet points together here.
Line out.
That was like an overhead drill.
Yeah, it
Just
was.
constantly hitting overheads and just the defense of that. That was
All the way
incredible.
over there.
And the concentration that you had to have from all 4 players. The overheads aren't all that easy to hit them that hard and then to defend it. They
Looks
hit
like
that
a-
ball so hard, Eddie, that they had to replace it.
I figured after that, with all the 10 overheads they hit, that they would find one, that they would have cracked it. Yeah. Oh, looks like Colin Johns with the rescue.
All right, had to go get another ball.
You good?
We're set now.
Play. Got 4-10-1. Second serve. 4-10-2.
Adam knows on that one. He'd like to have that one over again.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
So much fun to watch. Now they're back into the dink battle.
Oh,
That's the way we do it in Florida. That's amazing. Great play going on right now.
On my right at 5-10-2.
We're going to
These
take a
points-
timeout.
Yeah, I think we need a timeout
Yeah, I
after
think so
that.
too.
Jeez.
Crowd is loving it. They're standing on their feet watching. Championship court here at the World Pickleball Championships in Punta Gorda, Florida. Glad you're able to make it and watch here on some amazing pickleball going on right now. Steve Deakin, Wesley Gabrielsen, Adam Stone, and Daniel Moore. 10-5 right now. Little break in the action. They just needed a minute to kind of regroup. We all
I don't
needed
blame
that.
them after that point. I'm still on the edge of my seat from that.
Need a highlight reel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm recording these. I will have plenty of good footage
Remaining.
specifically from this match.
Time in. 5-10-2.
All right. Let's sit back and enjoy some more.
Point.
Yeah. Adam
Okay.
teed off right into the body of Steve there.
6-10-2.
That's one they wanted to attack and decided not to. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice play by Steve there. He saw a little opening in the middle, took advantage of it.
Just 6. 10-6-1.
There's a switch. Putting Adam in the power position. Drove it.
Server. Second server. 10-6-2. Point.
Rare miss by Daniel there.
11-6-2.
Looks like he's giving the signal he's going to switch again. They're trying to keep Adam on this power side. Wow. That was a really nice shot by Adam to keep the ball in play.
Time out.
Good defense by Wes. Adam was able to take the rebound off of that
6-11-1.
and get the point.
Second server.
A little frustration. Daniel's kind of laughing at him. He is entertaining to watch.
Yes, he is.
Nice play. Pick up off the net shot. Oh, that was a 1-2 punch. Adam was setting himself up for that. Almost got away with it.
Right out. 11-6-1.
Here we go again.
Oh.
There's a put away. Their defense is so good when they're back against the baseline. A lot of times those putaways, you know, just one or two overheads are putaways, but not against these guys.
11-6-2.
Steve and Wesley are a couple of the best at returning those overhead smashes. Oh, okay.
Right out.
Man, you would think with the intensity from both teams right now that this would be a medal match here. This is quite incredible.
It feels like it is a medal match.
It
They're,
does.
they're playing so good, and the fans are all here watching them. It's just
7-11-1.
a great venue. Nice drag by Adam.
Come on, Daniel.
Point.
Go.
All right. Adam's trying to get his partner fired up.
8-11-1.
Who he is absolutely fired up already. There's a nice drive.
Point.
Adam's starting to pick up the pace a little bit, starting to take
That's
control.
9-11-1.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have shifted the momentum here and really pressed them hard.
Yeah, Steve and Wesley felt that, so they just took a timeout, which is smart. Opponents get a couple points in a row. You feel that momentum shifting. You take the timeout. You try to stop it. Love this match. It's just such good play right now. It's some shots that we hadn't really seen much before.
Mhm.
I mean, the quickness of all four of these players, it's really a
Out of timeouts on my right. You have one remaining.
very
on
well
left.
balanced match, even though the score doesn't totally indicate it. 11, 9. They come back.
11-1.
Yeah. The score is finally starting to indicate it.
Yeah, I think it is. Up until about 10 minutes ago, though, I don't think it was a full reflection of how well both teams were doing.
Called the score incorrect. 9-11. Should I replay the point? I should have stopped the point. That was very distracting. I called the wrong score.
We have a
I stopped
referee
play. So
error.
let's redo that point.
So the wrong score was called. The referee is trying to determine whether they're going to replay
That's
the point or
rule.
not.
I called the incorrect score. I should have stopped play instead of letting it play out.
So the ruling on here from Kathy Noble, a referee,
In the proper place. Everybody's in the proper
is that if the wrong score is called, you replay the point. So now all the players are coming in to discuss this a little bit. Kathy's explaining that the wrong score was called. She can call the point and force them to replay the point.
But I realized it.
Doesn't matter who
Yeah.
won the point or not. It's considered a referee error. She has the full authority to replay the point.
I think really what this comes down to right now is playing by the book, or if Adam and Daniel are saying, no, the score didn't really distract them, and allowing the referee error to not go into effect here.
By the time I realized I called it, it was done. It was over. I think it's a replay here.
So referee's calling for a replay here.
So what they're discussing is whether the play was over or not, or whether they continued to play as if the correct score was called, in which case, if all four players would agree to just play the point out, she may allow that to take place. So now they're calling for a tournament director, I think.
Mhm.
This is one of those situations, Eddie, where it kind of comes down to if all four players can agree and say, hey,
Yep.
you know what, we just played it out. We didn't really realize the score wasn't correct, so let the point stand. But if they feel that they weren't playing it out, then they have every right. If one out of the four would state that it changed their game, then they'd have to replay the point.
I know it bothers players. Yeah. No, because by time, yeah. And then I realized I called but okay.
So I believe the consensus is replay.
Two.
Okay.
Daniel's the correct server.
Because they played it out.
Because they played it out, they're gonna let the call stand. Okay.
11-2.
Gotcha. Yep. And everybody seemed on board with that. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's one of those things there too, where I understand the referee is trying to enforce the rules of a replay, but especially if you have the team that is going to suffer by not allowing them to have a replay, then they should be allowed to overturn that and say let the play call, let the call stand, and we'll continue to play as if the correct score was called.
If it didn't bother any of them, the players should have caught it too, because
Yes.
it is their ultimate responsibility to make sure that they know the score.
Mm-hmm.
David, court 14.
Point. 12-9-1. Point.
Men's pro doubles. Court 5. Farias Goebel.
Just some great defense again.
Novotil. Farias Goebel. Merchant.
I have a comment here from Karen KJ Histed. No spectators? Question mark. No, there are no spectators in the general seating bleachers right now. All of the spectators for this match are actually over here in the VIP area, which we don't have a camera angle on to be able to show you. But I can assure you that the people that are here are definitely engaged in this match right now. But we also, because we are making up for a lot of men's doubles matches from the rain delay from yesterday, there's quite a bit of matches going on throughout all 14 courts right now as well. So I feel like the crowd is kind of spreading out in these little pockets, watching maybe their favorite players. Maybe somebody really wants to watch Cal Yates and Ben Johns play right now. They're going to be over in that area as well.
Good comment on the stands. So, Eddie, are you hitting that button that says applause when we hear all the applause going on for good shots?
That's me. I have a laughter and applause track in the background that I keep hitting.
13-9-1.
All right, we're starting up again here. That was a timeout here to see if any momentum changes again now. Oh, that was such a good try by Daniel, but he missed it wide.
14-9-1.
Wow.
Second server.
Off the net, reflexes, reactions.
14-9-2. Second server.
Just some incredible play. Okay.
Tie out. Tie out. 9-14-1.
Oh, it was a good try by Adam.
Second
Oh, hit the
server.
net, rolled over, and he couldn't quite get to it. And he is quick.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't get to it, hardly anybody else could, because he is so fast.
Do we have a tail?
I'm just going to wipe up a little bit of that area where he sweated on the court.
A little Adam Stone sweat over there.
These guys are playing hard. The wind has picked up again just a little bit.
Might have been some moisture accumulation on the net that Adam kind of knocked to the ground as well.
Oh,
Tie out.
and that just affected his third.
14-9-1.
Uh-oh.
Point game.
Okay, that's the match.
Point
Very
game.
well played by all four players.